Whoa, hey! Welcome to Parkview Student Ministries Tuesday Tomfoolery. I'm Mike. That's Josh. We're going to play a little game for you guys here. We got a couple of things. We'll see how long it takes. We've got a beautiful bucket of water.
Because, what do you want to do on a really hot, dry summer day?
Yeah.
And the answer is shoot water at your friends.
That's so true.
And that's really what we're experiencing here.
Now, if you can see outside, we're currently in the middle of a monsoon. And we're not, if you notice, we're not in like the normal J-Life sort of high school PSM room that we normally are.
We don't usually have tractors in the studio.
But for today, for you guys, we brought them. We brought all of the things for you. So just for my son, he loves this stuff. We've got a nice little Case IH skid loader, and then a Ford tractor. They've been doing some work here at the church, and this is kind of where they hang out. So it's pretty cool. Hey, Lauren, how's it going? I hope you're ready. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's Lauren and Sarah. They're here. Let us know if you're here. I'm taking my sandals off. I got to be ready to go. All right, Paul. So, Josh, you know what game we're going to play today?
I do.
What do you think the game is?
I believe it involves cards and water. And common card game is war, so I'm guessing we're going with Water Wars.
We are going with Water Wars. And that, the game itself, okay, is like a standard war. We're going to show you the cards as we play them. And the first, the person who wins a war. So the way the game typically works is you flip over a card, whichever number is higher, that person gets the card. And so then whoever ends up with all the cards at the very end wins. Now, this thing happens when you get to a card that is the same, okay, like the same a pair or whatever, then we say war. I got to talk louder. Especially Josh.
I will be louder.
Hope you guys can hear us over the monsoon. This is where Parkview Student Ministries, we're off-site here. Anyway, so when you get a pair, we do a war. The person who wins the war will get to take one of these aforementioned squirt guns and squirt the other person in the face or wherever they want to. So, Josh, are you ready?
I am.
These cards are garbage. I've over-shuffled them, so I hope everybody's cool with that. So
there's a degree of tackiness that you aren't experiencing, but I am.
But I'm ready. So first card is, oh, shoot. All right, here we go. Next card, mine. Let's go. Let's go. Riveting. Here we go. Mine. This is like classic war. Oh, that was really close. Oh, this is, it's very hard. I'm taking it. We're going aces high. That's mine. I've got more little, yep, let's go. Oh, shoot. Mine, let's go. Team me, nope. Oh, that's mine. We're not playing the way where twos takes aces, right?
Seeing as how we're not really going to try to get through an
we'll see.
entire 9 hour game of war.
I might win. You never know. Come on. I really wanted the ace war there. Oh, that's yours. Here we go. I know. Right? You never know. You don't know when we're going to get it. That's mine. Let's go. Here we go. Okay. I wanted to take that one just in case. Yeah, who do you think is going to win this one? I don't even know. I don't know. And I'm playing. Because we didn't decide beforehand.
That would involve stacking the deck.
Nope, mine. No. That's a jack. His
jack and a king.
Hey, that's mine. Hey, Rach. That's mine.
7.
And a 10.
Okay.
That's yours. Here we go. Oh, man. I can't wait till we get the... No.
you just grabbed it.
Like, if you're just really confident, you can just take whatever card you want. Ooh. Oh, war! Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 3. Yeah! Let's go. Let's go.
Somehow that got up my nose.
I won that one. All right, let's go. Oh, these cards are ruined. Oh, mine. Okay. Oh, that's yours. Or mine? That's mine.
Yeah, the 2 takes nothing.
Yeah. Here we go. These cards went from basically unbearable to like super not helpful. That's yours as well. There were more markings on yours than mine. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Riveting. I wanted to take that one. Oh, come on, Josh.
They're all wet.
Slippery. Okay, there we go. Nope, that's yours. I'm pretty close.
Sticking.
Oh, man. Mine. Let's go.
9.
Yep, 10. I got a 10. That's a 5 to a 6. You're very wet. I love it. I just hope I don't lose. Oh, that's a war. 1, 2, 3. Oh, please. No, 1. Oh, man. I don't want to do this. I'm too young. I'm too young. I was right. I am too young for that. Okay.
Where they were wet
That is
before.
vicious. I don't know if you know that, but those have a really strong streak, which is a thing. Okay, here we go. Yep, mine. That's yours. Oh, these cards are gone. I don't like that.
They are disintegrating in our hands.
I love it.
Let me peel this off.
That's one kid. I got it. Jack! 4! 1. Oh. That's, no, 2. There's, I think that's a 3. Yeah! Let's go! All right, here we go.
Oh, that's nice and gentle. Nice and gentle.
John, you gotta vary it up. I mean, you can't just do whatever. Okay, you know. Oh God, these cards are so.
We are now each individually holding 1 card of varying thickness.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, did that work? Is this? There, got it. Okay. That's a 4. I win. I lost that one. No good. No good. Here we go. That's mine. Almost saw it. One more here. 10. All right. Oh, that's yours. Here we go. Are you ready?
No,
I hope it's
chunky
another
cards.
one. Oh. My favorite is when Lindsay takes random pictures. I don't know why it's happening. Mine. Let's go. Here we go. Okay. Yep. I'm ready. That's mine. Here we go. Nope. See, I got some good cards. I feel like
you're in the lead right now.
yes. That's yours. That's a 5. It's really hard. You got to figure out. Oh, 3. 1, 2, 3. I did not win this one, guys.
Really?
Oh! Double war!
You could get the whole bucket.
Yeah, no, I think double war is both guns
Get
at
the whole
once.
bucket now.
And we could do that.
I don't want the whole bucket.
The whole bucket.
Come on. Yeah! Let's go! Let's
The whole
go!
bucket for Josh.
I'm not doing the whole bucket. We can't ruin it all in this last
You
one.
got another bucket.
It has a very big hole in it, so it did not.
Dump that one then.
Dump
He's
that
pointing
one.
at a very large puddle very near to us.
There is a bucket there.
Oh, there is.
All right, let's do the bucket. Oh, it's got a lot more water in it. It's because it started to pick up. All right. Everybody see this?
Wait.
There's water
We're
here.
gonna video it.
Okay. Are you ready, Josh?
I mean, I'm not going to be more ready in a moment.
Okay, here we go. This is because I won Double War. It's the greatest thing ever. Are you ready? Josh, are you ready?
Yeah.
Too bad. Oh, yeah!
So, for those of you playing at home, Mike has gone to the effort of making sure that this could be a sustainable affair by making this water nice and toasty. That water was not.
That water was rainwater. I did that. It was the thing. What are you, what is happening?
It's just, drying off a little.
You know, gotta do it. Gotta do it. All right, here we go. Oh, win, Mike. Here we go. Win.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that double war may have been it for me.
I could win again.
Oh, I got a 5. Things are looking up. Got
Okay.
2 5s.
Oh,
It's a total of 10. Oh, that's 2 cards.
mine. Yep. Mine.
Let's go.
We're getting close.
I got a king in there.
He's getting low. I'm gonna win.
There's my
I'm
king.
ready.
There's my king.
That's a 4.
King showing up strong.
Oh, Queen. Miss Queen. Queenie. Jack. This has to be my other Jack. Oh, I'm so ready. If I win again, do I dump the other bucket on him?
I believe that makes sense.
Let me know in the chat if that's what you want to see. Oh, that's yours.
Oh, yeah.
Not a. That's yours as well.
Second time my king's nabbed a 4
Down
for
to
an
a
8.
couple of cards here.
That 2 is going to show up strong. I know it.
Oh.
Oh! Here we
I
go.
think my highest card is the 9, and I think I only have 1.
All right, here
We'll
we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I have win.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh no! I lost.
I have 2. I didn't realize I had both red kings.
Oh no! All right, there's the water. I don't like it. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Oh.
that
Oh
was,
no,
that was
you
the
got
card.
an ace?
Yeah.
He stole one from me. This is a good card. I can feel it.
It,
I was right.
it was exactly what you needed at that
It's
moment.
just the thing that. No, Sarah, you get wrecked. I did not. Oh, disappointing.
Come back.
All right. War is a fickle game. One where you can be a couple of cards away from victory, and then war again. Oh my! This is like should be like war. But oh no! I lost an ace. I clearly lost an ace. I'm not happy about this.
I have gone from 2 kings to now 2 aces, 2 kings, and other stuff.
I don't want to do it, guys. I don't. I want to win.
You got it. Wait,
We- oh.
you're not going to frame?
Oh, you are correct. I got so
No,
excited.
let's
No, I got so excited about the ace.
Okay. Are you sure? We could just keep playing.
We could.
Not over here. Don't spit at us. I got that.
It got in my mouth. What do you mean? I didn't spit it at you.
Felt it.
That's no way.
If anything, that would
No,
splash
you
back
don't.
against his face.
All right.
Yes.
Nope.
They're so sticky, I caught them.
All right. This is my card. I think I'm going to win. I did not. That was a lie. All right. Here we go. Another lie. All right. I'm ready. Nope. This has been a really rough go round. The last, I don't know.
Whatever luck you had, you lost in dumping the rainwater on me.
Lost his luck.
That's yours. All right. Mine.
Good use of that ace.
They're so uncomfortable. Like, I thought they would get wet. I didn't think they would start to deteriorate. Like, I wasn't really ready for that. Hey, that's mine. All right, let's say next war dumps the white bucket.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Davis getting more. Is that the... Oh, no!
Here we go.
I don't want to dump that bucket.
Okay, well, I would lose that. I'd lose the 6. I'd lose the queen.
7.
I'd lose the king.
There's an 8.
Like,
Game is stupid. Why does anybody want to play it? I don't have anything in my pockets. Good.
where's your phone?
It's right here. Okay. Just gonna move this chair. All right. I don't. You were
Hold on.
no. Dave?
Can we wait just a second?
Okay, I'm waiting.
We're gonna get some background video content. Okay,
Here, we have a second. Why don't you go ahead? Relax.
we're good.
I don't want to. I don't want to sit down. Okay. I'm here. I'm ready. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. All right. Well, guys, the left side of my body is very cold. The right side is pretty pleasantly warm, which is nice. Oh man, that was I don't know if I would quite call it enjoyable. I've spent worse afternoons. That's so true. I've had the worst 17 minutes of my life. I am now, as I'm sitting here. Josh was like, I did. I am absolutely soaked. Josh is like wet, pretty wet.
Yeah.
The hard part, the stuff you didn't see, the behind the scenes part, was Josh dumped water here, but Dave Lutzko was over here, and he threw the rainwater at me. So it wasn't like I didn't just get it from one side. I got competing like water, large amounts of water. Yeah, and like again, this side, I like not so much here or water. Yeah, and like again, this side, I like not so much here or here, but like right here is cold. It's just cold water. This is pretty warm. And so I don't know if you guys have watched. Lauren, quit laughing at me. Oh, I had my wallet.
You're good.
No, it got wet. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, so Josh and I, we like to argue. Let's say we like to argue about stuff that like doesn't really matter. So we asked Sarah what she thought some good kind of arguments would be. No, quit looking through my wallet. This is why we can't have nice things. And so we had her compile a list of different things to argue about. And so we're going to have Lindsay. She's going to be right behind yelling at us different things, and we'll take point, counterpoint, and see how it goes. Yeah, and if you have your own questions for me, I think we've answered pretty specifically about sports. But I would love to answer any questions that you've got, any things you think we should argue about. So,
Are you ready for your first one?
I'm ready for our first one.
What is the worst salad dressing?
The worst salad dressing. Lettuce. I mean, I can't argue with that. I think for me, I'm not a real big fan of the like vinegar or vinaigrettes. Now, you have some, but my idea is basically you have to add something to that particular thing in order to make it good. And so
I can enjoy like a fruity vinaigrette, but like just a straight balsamic, not a fan.
Right, and so I think that's kind of a rough one for me. I think that's the worst one. You guys can't see it, but there's some guys playing basketball in the parking lot in this rain. It's humorous. Okay, so that's mine.
For me, I can enjoy a little bit of blue cheese on a very savory, like a red meat, but I don't enjoy it by itself. It's just not the right kind of funk I'm looking for. And so a blue cheese dressing takes that funk and tries to give it to lettuce, which has no ability to work with it. And so any blue cheese dressing on a salad is a no for me.
Yeah, I could see that. The older I got, the more I would say, like, I'm more open to eating weirder dressings. But I think the real question is, what's the best dressing on things that aren't salad? And that's ranch. And Todd, fight me. That would be my statement. Todd Kramer watches this at any point. He strongly disbelieves in white dressings of any variety. So blue cheese, ranch, all of that. And I disagree. Who doesn't enjoy ranch on just about anything? The
I
Iowan
think
in me.
Sarah.
Yeah. What? Well,
Sarah also does not.
ranch
like
is not gross. I think we should get closer.
Yeah.
That way they can hear us better. And I had to move because I was getting cold. This is a different kind of torture here, is what I would say. And now, I mean, right now, Sarah, I really regret that you made me take all my clothes that I left at church. I don't have just a random change of clothes.
I knew you were doing this.
I should have. I didn't think I was gonna get double dumped.
All right, we have the next one.
Okay.
Are hot dogs good or gross? From Lauren.
Okay.
The honest answer is that they're both. There are times where you're just like, this hyper-processed chunk of meat, like it's gonna hit the spot, but it's never better than like a different piece of meat.
Yeah, I mean, hot dogs. I think they're gross. I mean, like I'll eat them, and I do think they can at different points taste good, but I don't feel like I've ever been like, yeah, I could really go for a hot dog right now. I've done that for like a brat, but I think hot dogs in general are just like, it's something I feed to my kids, but I don't necessarily want to eat at all.
So what would it take to make a hot dog interesting to you?
Well, I like anything. I think it's about adding condiments. I think all of life is about adding condiments to food that you already kind of want to eat, which probably says a lot about my size. But it's like pizza. You know what would be pizza? Ranch.
It's not really uncomfortable.
Ranch and barbecue sauce.
I would disagree on barbecue.
No, see, it's great. Then you have a barbecue, and then you add some buffalo sauce on it.
I'm fine with buffalo.
Yeah, right? I mean, I'm just saying, you're like, oh, that tenderloin, that's great. Let's add some ranch and some barbecue. And, just life is about adding condiments to food, in my personal opinion. That's why I like weird stuff.
I would say if there was a way to try to replicate a currywurst into a hot dog, get a sort of, curry.
You would flavor, you want
Yeah.
the hot dog flavored.
Yeah.
Like great flavored hot dog. You'd be like, all right, interesting, I will eat it. I've seen the stuff you make here at church. Don't tell me you wouldn't try it. Because this guy, oh man, we were trying to make something.
An eating challenge for last Halloween.
An eating challenge. And he got this like a cake mix.
No, that was
Pancake
for
mix.
breakfast of champions.
Yeah, breakfast
Breakfast of Champions.
I have never been more grossed out in the kitchen in my life.
And it must have been like a pancake mix or something.
Pancake mix.
And it was like he put it on the bottom, and then he got Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Some Fruit Loops, and he put them on the pancake batter.
And some stale Lucky Charms.
Some stale Lucky Charms. And then he baked it. He baked it in an oven.
You can ask Nick Radcliffe.
And I think that's what life is about. It's about trying a bunch of different stuff. to eat and see if it's okay to eat. And
So then is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes or no?
open face. I think you can say open face sandwich. It's not a traditional sandwich in the that it has a top and a bottom and meat in the middle, which is the only good type of sandwich. There are other types of sandwich. I'm just speaking only to the good ones. So peanut butter and jelly, you're on notice. You're fine, but not good.
I would say it's not so much that a sandwich needs meat, but a sandwich needs to be hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. All food should be eaten warm. That's my personal opinion. And Lauren, ranch is it's something that can go on a lot of different things. Maybe it's not the best thing for everything, but it is pretty good for a lot of things. And Sarah, I disagree. Ranch is delicious and not gross. So there we go. All right, Lindsay, I'm ready.
Are Pop-Tarts breakfast raviolis?
And they are not, because they are not boiled. You boil a Pop-Tart.
What if you put it in the toaster?
I'm just trying to think of like
Don't
what
give
would
him
it
my
look like.
thought, because he's gonna go home and make boiled Pop-Tarts.
But that's the best. That's what life is about. Let's try it.
You could sous vide a Pop-Tart, which is to put it in a bag, vacuum seal it, put it in a water bath at a set temperature, because then you're controlling the temperature real precisely.
Yep.
But you're not exposing it to that water.
I mean, I would say yes to it being breakfast ravioli. And my difference is because they're the same shape. Okay. Which, I mean, I guess they're more squares and maybe it's more of a rectangle, but the idea is still the same. You have like a doughy sort of outside with something that hopefully is delicious on the inside. So like a Hot Pocket is like a dinner ravioli that you eat for dinner, you know?
I've bundled these sort of sealed treats into like 3 families of ravioli, calzone, and pie.
Oh.
Because like I feel like
I can see that.
The crust of a Pop-Tart is like dry, like a pie crust.
Yeah.
It's got that sort of fruit filling. It's really more of a toaster pie in my mind.
Yeah, I think that's probably why they made it. But isn't a pie just like a fruit ravioli? I mean, if we're just...
I've never seen someone boil a pie.
You haven't lived. You haven't lived then. I see Lauren asked the question, does pineapple belong on pizza?
Only if you are simultaneously throwing away pizza and then pineapple.
I disagree. I think it does. I think and spicy, sweet, and meat sort of thing, right? Because typically you don't just go pineapple on pizza. You go like you do like ham and pineapple on the pizza, which I'm also a big fan of corn. Corn belongs on pizza.
I would agree with.
Every European agrees with me. Yeah. Get over it.
Corn on pizza is actually good.
Like a New York slice.
Corn and chicken pizza.
So
does something great.
A New York slice, which is like a piece of pizza that's like this big, and then it's real thin, and there's a really thin layer of cheese, and then corn is in there. Trust me, you'll never go back. As an Iowan, I don't know how we don't do this more often. So
I would say that I don't want my pizza to be sweet. It's why I don't like barbecue sauce on pizza.
Do you like Pizza Ranch dessert pizza?
I don't. In my mind, that is not a pizza.
But it's dessert pizza.
Yeah.
I think actually it's cactus bread, but
yeah, it's the case that I think it's the like among the best dessert pizzas. But as I don't have a huge sweet tooth, I would rather have a normal slice of pizza than a piece of cactus bread.
I don't agree with that, but I believe you're okay with being wrong. So we'll just move on. What would be a good dinner food that you wish you could have had for breakfast?
So part of being an adult is that this doesn't have to be a hypothetical question.
It's true. Steak. I think, and that's one that you do typically have for breakfast. I mean, if you go to IHOP, I got some guys that I'm on a Snap group who graduated a couple of years ago that, we go to IHOP. You could get steak for breakfast there.
Yesterday I made a hamburger for breakfast. So, you know.
At what time?
Is it really breakfast?
Well,
if it's at noon?
no, it was before our staff meeting. So that would have been
11.
Yeah, maybe around there.
That's lunch, bro. That's lunch.
Fair.
And so like if you're going otherwise, I think you're ending up in dessert country of like things that you wouldn't normally eat for breakfast that you do normally eat for dinner, or pasta. I guess I've never really done pasta for breakfast. That's the thing. I've never done ravioli breakfast. So maybe that.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you can't have pineapple on pizza and it's a fruit, is tomato bad on pizza because it's a fruit as well?
I never said fruit doesn't belong on pizza. I said sweet things don't belong on pizza.
Oh.
Tomato is a savory fruit, and so it passes.
But you could make a tomato sweet with sugar.
Yes, but then does sugar belong on pizza?
Yes.
And the answer is no.
Always yes.
No.
Everything. Ravioli. And with a nice fettuccine sauce. Alfredo, not fettuccine. That'd just be another noodle. That'd be a noodle on top of ravioli. And I just, like, personally, I want more carbs. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but I'm the guy who, like, I'm like garlic bread, spaghetti, nom nom. That's my deal. And I'm just going to live in that world.
For me, carbs are a delivery system for better flavors.
We got to speak louder.
It's raining harder.
Lindsay wants us to shout.
Words are hard to say. Okay. Pumpkin on. I mean, I guess it has a place in maybe like
I will say,
October.
if there was a dessert pizza that wasn't just let's throw a bunch of cinnamon and sugar on some bread, but was like let's take some savory fruits and actually make a good pizza pie.
Is an avocado a fruit?
Yes.
Okay. Avocado seems like it would be good on pizza too.
I could see it.
Right?
There's a degree to which the cheese and the avocado are sort of competing to fill that sort of tasty fat role. And so
is that a role that you can have too many players in?
It's not that you can have too many, it's that they conflict so you're getting sort of half the benefit of each.
Okay. We got Lawrence just like rolling out questions. I love it. What's better from McDonald's, fries or a burger?
I don't see anyone going, man, you know what I am crazy about is McDonald's burgers. They're always a bit too greasy, a bit too salty, and you go there because you need cheap food. That's convenient.
Or cheap. You know, they've got a $10 bundle, and you can get like enough food to feed my entire family and then some just from that. And that it's hard to get elsewhere. So I think I also have to go with fries. Just I had a McDouble and I ate it.
You know you can ask for no salt as a custom for your.
I don't know if that would have mattered. I just ate it. It was the thing I ate.
So for me, I grew up and my dad has a sodium restriction.
Okay.
And so everything is way too salty for me because I'm so used to not needing a lot of salt. And so like once every 2-3 months when I do swing through McDonald's, I do ask for no salt because otherwise it is just like I'm eating a salt packet.
Correct. That doesn't seem delicious. I don't like salt packets. I don't know about you guys, but I don't. All right, Lindsay, hit us up.
All right. Would you rather fight one elephant-sized spider or 10 regular-sized cobras?
Cobras. 10 cobras. Look, any spider is terrifying. An elephant-sized spider would be horrifying. I think I would die from just looking at it. Not just, I mean, like, it probably couldn't be overly quick, but I'm just saying, like, if I was going to die, snake bite and some poison, like, maybe it's not that bad. Not like getting impaled by a spider that is the size of a car. I don't feel like I want that in my life.
So an interesting thing about arthropods is that they have size limits based on their exoskeleton and based on how they particularly move their limbs. It's the case that it's extremely efficient on small scale, which is why we say, ants are so strong relative to their size. But when you beef it up to a large scale, such as an elephant-sized spider, it becomes sort of untenable. And so really, and not only that, but most small like insect creatures, they don't have like a diaphragm lung system. And so there's a limit on how big they can grow based on the oxygen saturation they're in. And so if there was an elephant-sized spider, I would literally just have to sit there and watch it die. And that sounds pretty convenient to me.
See, I was just going with it would be that size and be fine. So
You broke the question because you went hypothetical.
but I would say, one would be significantly more terrifying than the other.
Yeah, 10 Cobra is definitely more terrifying.
Nope. You would be like, I'm scared.
Because in 5 minutes, they'll still be alive.
Sarah or
Okay.
Lauren has a question.
Yes.
What is your favorite and least favorite restaurant? Let's go in the Iowa City area.
So just Iowa City.
For least favorite, I will say that I don't really have.
McDonald's.
Is your favorite or
Least favorite.
I will say that I don't.
I'll go there, but I don't want to go there. I'm just going there because other people are going there.
I don't really develop strong favorites. It's really more of a mood thing. I don't have a hierarchy list in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that I won't go to KFC just because what you get is so trash compared to Pop It Up at KFC.
Man,
They don't have to be fast food. They should
I'm
be-
just saying my least favorite one is McDonald's. That's one that you get because you don't have the time for something better. I'll be the first one to say there's some people who really love McDonald's. That's far best restaurant, the place that I enjoy their food the most. There are a couple of places that have clothes that I would have put in there. I really like El Señor Cactus. It's over by behind Carlos O'Kelly's, and I just really love Mexican food, to be honest. And they're pretty authentic. Their salsa's delicious. I love their fajitas.
Why have we never been to that one?
It's too far on that other side of it. I don't know.
We definitely have, because I remember Emma, me, Chris, Andrew,
we were
all being there.
That could have been a thing. The
I
main
don't know
thing,
where you
I
were.
was not there.
I don't know if Sarah was there either. Sarah, shout out if you remember that. But
we were all there. We did a couple of Mexican places around. I love Mexican food, and I also love Asian food.
okay, so apparently we went there without Lindsay and Sarah, which might be why it was such a great experience.
Inspired. All right, we have one question up from Rachel.
Okay.
Is peeling chicken nuggets before eating acceptable?
Do you have celiac disease?
I have another follow-up question to that question. Well, not to that question, but just in it. My question is: are you going to eat the outside? If you are, totally acceptable. I think that's arguably probably the best part of the nug, in my personal opinion, is the deep fried goodness. If you're just going after the chicken, you'd be better off getting their weird grilled chicken than really spending the time ordering the nuggets and then peeling them.
Or just going with the mega nug, which is just a McChicken, no bun, no mayo.
Yeah.
And so you just have the one nugget, right?
All right.
It's just because they mush all the chicken together. Mush it. And then they fry it.
All right, next question.
Okay.
Since you both are wearing cargo shorts,
Yes.
are all of the pockets on cargo shorts really necessary?
That's
Just wait till you have a boyfriend.
So
You'll know the answer. The answer is yes.
No.
Because I've been married.
married.
I know, I'm sorry. That was way more vicious than it needed to be. But I'm married. Every pocket I have, it becomes another, like, you know how often we're out and Heather will turn to me and be like, do you have a pocket? Yes, I've got 8 of them. Which one would you like?
Right now, you only have 2 things. Is it
So,
really necessary?
But then I have my keys,
So the cargo short pocket
headphones.
is not designed to carry what you are expecting, but what may pop up. It's you are set to like, oh, now I have this. Well, I got a place for that. It's not any more inconvenient to wear than other shorts.
Yeah,
But now you have this
just a shirt and pants made out of pockets.
I don't understand why this question is so
I
threatening.
know. See, Rachel, right there.
Yeah.
That's the reason. That's because Heather will wear clothing that looks like it has pockets, but it doesn't. And then she'll be like, I need you to hold my phone. And if I only had 2 available pockets, I would have bulging pockets. But when I wear cargo pants, I can put them in these other, and it looks like I'm a normal human being, not somebody with 4 phones in his pocket.
That's someone with like a weird thigh tumor because they have
So,
2
Yeah.
phones and a wallet.
Josh,
Yes.
what random things have you had to carry and put in your shorts? If you
Oh
said,
gosh. I mean, anything I happen to be needing to carry can go in my shorts. I've used every pocket of my cargo shorts at some time or another.
So, like, I put my mouse for my computer, those deck of cards, my phone, my keys, and my wallet occupied most of the pockets within my pants just today. So there,
all right,
lady.
the next question.
Sorry, that got vicious. That's
Which
on me.
is the best chocolate? Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, or white chocolate?
White chocolate isn't chocolate. White chocolate is
that's
cocoa
gross.
butter.
It's gross.
It's butter.
Cocoa butter.
Yeah, it's gross.
They take like the fat from the chocolate, but none of the cocoa. And they're like, it's white chocolate.
No, it's gross.
Yeah. I don't like very, very bitter things. So like I don't like coffee and I don't like very dark chocolate. And so based on the fact that I've ruled out 2 of the 3 options, it's pretty easy to say I prefer milk chocolate.
I think I like milk chocolate, but I think too much of the sweet can be a bad thing.
Yeah.
And so I like dark chocolate, especially in like my coffee and stuff like that, because then you're not getting overly sweet. You still have the chocolate, but it's not like, ooh, I just drank a milkshake, which that's what that is.
Yeah. If you could get a less sweet milk chocolate, I would be so on board with that.
Is cereal soup? Rachel wants to know.
It's a cold soup at best.
What if you have hot milk though?
Then you're weird. You're a weird person.
Said by someone who said all food should be eaten warm.
That's true. I have to stand by mine. That's why I don't eat cereal, because I think it would be weird to eat it warm. But yeah, I mean, I guess water in a bowl is soup too, which it is.
Water in the soup would be a broth. It would be the most boring broth.
Soup broth.
Yeah.
But yes. Would you like this
the
broth
fact-
soup
The
of
fact
water?
that
It's just warm water.
there are cold soups
Yes.
that exist and are recognized as soup. And
Yep.
so I feel like that really opens the door for cereals.
For
being
cereal,
considered
yep.
soup.
Okay. Does peanut butter
I think
Spell
I'm gonna-
good.
Smell?
No, it spells peanut butter.
There's no way to mix all the letters of peanut butter around to get good.
There's just no O's to begin with.
Is that? I don't know. Chime in. I want to know, what is an anagram?
Anagram.
Anagram.
A mammogram.
All right.
An mammogram.
Who is the coolest Disney princess?
By temperature, Elsa.
Has to be Elsa. Yep. She's my least favorite one.
Yeah, but the fact that she has ice powers means that the ambient temperature around her is clearly lower than, say, Jasmine, who lives in Arabia.
That's true. She's probably warm a lot.
Yeah.
Hence the reason she doesn't wear very many clothes.
Okay, who's your favorite Disney princess?
The Mandy Moore.
Rapunzel?
Yeah, Mandy Moore.
Maybe
She's
Rapunzel.
my favorite Disney princess. The other one I would go with is Kristen Bell.
So Anna.
Yes, not Elsa. Because, surprisingly enough, Anna is not queen and does not become queen at any point.
Of society. I think that give like what is Snow White's personality?
She's asleep.
No, she's just super pale. Well,
Isn't she cooking clean?
yeah, she hangs out with little people. Like that's it.
All right.
She doesn't like our answer.
I
So,
don't.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Nothing to see here.
What is the worst Dunkies and Draggies character one could possibly make?
The worst.
The worst?
Yes.
The one you don't role play. That's I mean,
Yeah.
It depends on like it's hard because Dungeons and Dragons is this game of adult make believe. Okay, where you are trying to tell a story together.
So,
And
like
so,
a 5-second synopsis is: there's a group of friends gathered. One person tells the story of the world, and everyone else tells the story of their character. And so, if you are building a character whose sole purpose is like, I am this archetype and I only fit within this like I'm the super powerful edgelord, or I'm the
where you great like story, but you notice that he's all by himself all the time. And that doesn't make for a fun co-op game where you are cooperating together and you're like, I'm the guy who has to do it all alone. Everyone's like, all right, well, I guess
maybe I'll adopt this boy and maybe he'll be killed by the Joker and then maybe I'll just replace him.
That's how. Okay. All right. Is the Weather Channel boring to watch or binge worthy? It's raining very hard right now, guys. So I'll lean in.
I will say that my dad enjoys tracking, sort of being aware of what the weather changes are going to be. And even he just sort of checks in. They don't feel like it's binge worthy. Maybe they have some sort of like cumulonimbus wars, like storage wars, where they just take random things because like the History Channel is like, we ran out of World War II stuff and there's no other history. And so they started showing storage units. Like, I don't know if the Weather Channel has done
The History
something that
Channel
way.
is like, there isn't any more history to tell. Let's make stuff up.
Yeah.
That's what they're at now. Okay. So,
All right. Next question.
Lauren is shocked.
Should football be in the Olympics?
No, only one nation plays it. It's too, I mean, like, it's hard. The real question is, are the Olympics a thing? And it shouldn't be a thing. And here's why, right? In every other competition, you're doing it to prove who's the best. And the Olympics are like a bunch of little competitions to prove who that one person is the best.
So here's an interesting tidbit on the history of the Olympics, is that, when it started, there weren't professional athletes.
Yeah.
It wasn't a way to make a living. And so it was really meant to be this, who is the best of this amateur, sort of non-professional in this task. And so the original Olympics had things like city planning, had things like poetry, and had like these humanities
I want to watch
as well.
I want to watch the city planning like Olympics, like honed in, and he's got like a bunch of plans. If we move this house here,
And so, but they cut those out, not because they were like, we're going sports focused, but because you made a living in task, and the heart of the Olympics was this amateur competition. And so the fact that this was professional events in the Olympics, like that's why they cut out the poetry competition, because there were professional poets. And so the fact that sports have become a profession means that we've moved away from the original intent of the early 20th century Olympics.
which is why I think they should just go to a point system and make it a competition to see which country is the best in athletics. Because right now they don't. They just like, it's like they measure how many medals you get, and that somehow matters, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Well, if you view the medals as points, then
nope, they don't. So
Are sports useful or useless?
they are useful in training team cohesion. They're useful in training like your physical control of your body. It's useful certainly as a recreational way to train interactions and your personal physicality.
well, so for me, all of what Josh said is true, but the thing about them is the outcome never. You might knit, or you might watch movies. It's to entertain you, and that's what it's there for. It's have worth, but is it like a life or death thing? For me, no. And I would say somebody who believes that has the wrong view of sports, because I mean, ultimately, at the end of the year, you have another season. And they just go continually forever. So, like, the fact that the Eagles won the Super Bowl a couple of years ago, who cares?
So were you talking about sports
What did
or
I say?
the utensil of a sport?
Sport?
I
We were
heard
talking about
sports.
Sports. Was it a sport? Were you asking us about sports? Sports are useful, and they're so worth it because you have a spoon and a fork. You can stab and scoop. It's great.
I mean, think of any instance where you need a spoon. Could you also use a fork?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now think of every instance where you need a fork.
Yep.
Could you also use a spork?
Most of the time.
Like 90% of the time.
Yep.
And
I love sports, and I love sports.
now
They're like synonymous to me.
it's sports like that, but it's objectively it fills its role well, better than competitors.
Are pickles a fruit?
No, pickles are a way of preserving food.
Yep.
Cucumbers are a fruit.
Yep. So a pickle is a pickled cucumber.
Yeah.
Which are delicious, and cucumbers are awful.
But you can also pickle tons of
Beets.
other things. Onions, pretty much anything.
You can pickle a hand
You can pickle eggs.
or a hoof.
All right.
Pickled hooves.
What are your thoughts on those crafty like scissors? So they have like designs on them. Are they?
So I think the actual question is about safety scissors
Yeah.
and the crafty.
No.
I will
And
say,
with a small child, I'd say both are valid. The safety ones specifically, they're not good scissors, but the whole point is to take that away from scissors so that my son, who is not like, mechanically very good at cutting things, that he doesn't like cut his finger off or his hand or something like that.
I would say for the decorative scissors, as someone who doesn't scrapbook, I really don't have a need for them.
True.
They really just take up space for me. If there was a little kid who I was, say, in charge of, who really enjoyed those sort of shapes, that's them away from me. I don't care.
All right, we got one more time. Time for one question. Words are hard. I was trying to say we have time for one more question, and then we're gonna step out. We do have some announcements, so I'll say it here. We are gonna start doing some watch parties this Sunday. So kind of meeting outside together. If you've got a mask, please bring it. Just so that if there are people there that would rather be wearing masks, that sort of stuff. So we're going to post some of that stuff tomorrow, and I will go ahead and give kind of a more in detailed look at what that is. We'll just play some games together. We'll keep it to kind of age and gender groups so that we keep our numbers down. So high school girls will all meet somewhere, high school boys will all meet somewhere, junior high girls will all meet somewhere, and junior high boys will all meet somewhere. And I've almost nailed down every place. So I'm pretty excited about it because I'm ready to see people and be around people, even if that means, sitting in the back, of some place and just watching a video or something together for a little bit. So, all right, one more question. I'm ready. Make it a good one.
I don't know. Find. Did Pluto, the planet, deserve to get its title of being a planet revoked?
So we either needed to exclude Pluto or end up with like 14 planets because there are bodies in the asteroid belt as big as Pluto. The fact that Pluto is special is kind of because it's like out there on its own. And so I think that changing it from planet to planetoid makes sense with the way astronomy has started to more strictly classify different celestial bodies. As someone who grew up with it being a planet, it still has a special place in my heart.
Yeah,
It's a very small place.
Yeah, I'm planet indifferent, but I'm a creature who doesn't necessarily enjoy change at times, and so the fact that it is changed bothers me. I don't think it did anything to warrant, being classified separately. I mean, other things might have done some things to change their classifications, but Pluto did nothing, and because of that, I don't understand why you would change it.
Well, they dug up some real embarrassing tweets.
It got roasted on social media and then became not a planet, and that's that's just the way it goes sometimes. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun. We had fun. I'm wet and kind of cold. It doesn't really bother me, but I am both of those things. So I'm gonna go home and get changed. So we'll see you guys on Thursday.
See you then.
There we go.